face makeup, dress up in black, and look like the living dead. But they're not real-life vampires stalking the night.
The bitch is back. Hey girl. Oh my god, it's been such a long time since I sat down and made a fucking video on this YouTube channel. It's been so long since I've made a video. And admittedly, I do feel really bad about that. I know. I do though, I feel really, really bad about that. I've been over on TikTok, girl. I've been TikToking it up. Bitch has got like 20k followers over there now. I've actually got a little bit of a platform. Can you believe? She's famous, darling. Booyaka. I'm not fucking famous. And neither is anyone else on that goddamn app. Listen to me. You're not famous. I'm fed up with the drama, honestly. So I thought it'd be fun to come back to YouTube. That and so many people have been asking for a makeup tutorial. I'm not even good at makeup, babe. But they see this ghostly pale visage and they're like, girl, how'd you get so spooky? And I'm like, girl, Stargazer and Revolution, baby. Hey, some goth staples, honey. I listened to too much Susie and the Banshees and I went pale. Oh, I listened to The Cure too much and now my blood's black and I drink nothing but coffee and smoke cigarettes. Oh. Okay, enough of that bullshit. If you want to know how I did this, keep watching. Okay, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little rusty. It's been a really long time since I've sat down and done one of these YouTube videos. But now that my face has been cleansed, I use a really basic cleanser. I think it's by Simple. And I've moisturised again. I use Simple. We can get on to the good stuff. The foundation. So the foundation I use is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in F002. I always start on this side. As you can see, it's a shade lighter than my skin tone, but it's still not light enough for me, so we will be going back later in the concealer and making it paler. I actually quite like this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. It's decent coverage. My main issue with it though is it dries like immediately, so if you don't get to blending the second you start applying it, that's why I didn't put it all over my face. Yeah, it'll just immediately set and it's quite matte, so good luck. While I'm blending out my forehead, I just want to talk about the goth community in general for a sec, because there's a lot of people seem to think that to be a goth you have to look a certain way or act a certain way or dress a certain way, and that is definitely a component. It's definitely traditional, but it's not essential. You don't have to pale out your face and wear only black and you know, drink nothing but coffee and eat nothing but cigarettes, right? That's it's stereotypical. That isn't the community on a whole. The goth community is a music-based subculture, right? So the only thing you need to like, or the only thing that you need to do is enjoy the music. If you can get down to the music and if you can genuinely enjoy the music and, you know, have it be part of your everyday vibe, then you're a goth. And that doesn't mean you can't listen to other stuff. I do. I love a bit of Nicki Minaj, but you know, I don't have to just listen to Sisters of Mercy and Typo Neg and Susie the Banshees to be a goth. I can listen to whatever I want. But you have to like the music. It is a big component of being a goth. It's the only component, really. The rest is up to you. I choose to wear only black because I've always worn only black. I mean, my style has changed a lot over the years, but from the second I was allowed to start choosing my own clothes, they were black and skin tight. I choose to make myself paler than I already am, because I've always preferred the way I look pale. I don't know, I've always preferred it. Again, you don't have to, I like to look like a ghost, sorry. But it is not needed, babe. So don't think that you have to look a certain way or act a certain way to be a goth, because you don't. You really, really don't. Going straight into eyeshadow. This is a palette I use. Do not try and come for me, okay? I bought this secondhand from a collector, not to him, okay? My money did not go to him, don't come for me. But there is a shade, or several shades, in this general area that I use every single day. I use this grey Vroom Vroom as my transition, this black Fast Lane as the main colour, obviously, and I'll usually highlight with custom rims and a little bit of Welcome. I do use the other colours, as you can see, but not on an everyday basis. My everyday look is very cold and dark, black and white, monochromatic, all right? So I'm going to take that transitional shade and just whack it on my eyelid. When we're being real haphazard, you don't have to be clean about it because we haven't added concealer or powder or anything yet. So just go for it, okay? Just go for it. So how have you guys been anyway? It's been a long, long time since I sat down and did one of these. Just so you know, Man-Made Woman has not been cancelled. I don't really have anything to update you on yet. But the second I do, I'll continue the series. Yeah, how's it been going on? We've been through so much since the last time I posted. I mean, we had the pandemic. We had so many awful things happened. And in personal news, I blew up on TikTok. It's crazy that I've been doing YouTube since high school and never really amassed a big platform, and then I make like 2 videos on TikTok and I'm almost at 20k followers, and I average around like 2,000-3,000 a video. That is truly crazy. It just goes to show, guys, if you manage to build any kind of platform on here, congratulations, because it is not easy on YouTube. It really isn't. So yeah, if you've been wondering where I've gone, sweetheart, follow my TikTok. Now that we've done that, I'm going to take my favourite brush, the bent brush. I'm just going to go underneath the eye and a little bit in the waterline. It's safe, I promise. It is. You might get a little bit in there and it might hurt a little bit, but you can do it. And just start the line underneath. We're not going to smoke yet. We're just going to start that outer line, okay? I'm taking the shade Fast Lane to do that. So the black, not the grey. I just want like a starter line so I know where my wing's gonna go. Yeah, okay, that'll do. So I'm now just going to take that same black Fast Lane and we're going to go on the upper lid now and just start to deepen everything. Don't worry if you make a mess, because we're going to cut it anyway. We're going to cut in that lid space, so it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter if you mess it up. I mean, you can't really. Black is very forgiving. You can't really fuck it up. Which is the reason why I started wearing black eyeshadow anyway. Because yeah, can you fuck it up? Okay, that's what we got so far. I'm going to take the shade Lin, which is a skin colour. And we're going to apply it here. So not on the brow bone. Not on the brow bone, but like here. To really help blend. It's called veiling. You can use a foundation powder for this, a translucent powder will do it. I always use like a light skin toned eyeshadow. Essentially what you're doing is you're making the shadow you've used lighter, which helps smoke out the area. So if you have struggling with a blend, it just makes it seamless. Completely and utterly seamless. Like that. Okay, so we're now going to cut the crease. I use the same bent brush as I did earlier, because I'll be honest, I don't have that many makeup brushes. I really don't. I don't have enough. I mean, your girl's just started doing drag and I don't have enough makeup brushes to really do it. Crazy, right? I know. So, I'm taking my concealer. Do not be alarmed by the colour. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in, white. Shock. I'm just gonna deposit a little bit on the back of the hand. Like so, I'm gonna take my brush. I'm just gonna carve out that eye shape. Again, this is real simple. I'll show you. So all you're gonna do, you're gonna put it on where your lid is, right, by the lash line. I'm gonna look up. A little bit more so I can show you, but see that there shows us where the crease is, and now we know we need to go up at least that high for this to work. Okay, so yeah, basically slap the product on and blink and it will tell you where it needs to go. This is another product. I love this Camo Concealer, but again, just like the foundation, it dries so quickly. So get it on there, carve out the shape, girl, get it on there quick. Don't mess around with it for ages because it dries, and we want to set a shadow into this ASAP before it does, you know? So we're going to take Custom Rims, that silver shade. It's real pretty. I'm just going to, with our finger, because I want high impact. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, that is stunning. Take a little bit of Welcome, which is a shimmering white. I'm just gonna plunk that right on top of that high impact shimmer. Beautiful, oh my god. Stunning. Okay, I'm gonna go back in now and redefine the line, because you can see that a lot of the black is covered. Redefine the line, re-smoke everything out, and you'll see the look slowly coming together. I'm one of those people, yes I am still using the bent brush, don't judge. I'm one of those people that looks ridiculous right up until the last step. So bear with me, babe. I'm gonna look real stupid until the lashes go on. Okay, we're now gonna do eyebrow. I say eyebrow because I always do one side first. It's just a habit. I use the same product I have always used. I'm surprised it's still here, but it is. from a company I don't even think exists anymore. This is I Heart Revolution. Look at this. Look at this. Ew. Bold is best. Heart Brow, I Heart Makeup. Oh my god. This product is so old. I've been using this since the start of my transition, and you'd think that I'd have picked a better product by now, but I struggle to find a brow product that's black. Like, I want like a graphite off black grey shade, and I can never find one. They're always too goddamn warm. They are always too warm. This is one of the only ones that I have that I'm actually happy with, right? I absolutely love this product, and I'm so sad that I can't find it anymore, honestly. Well quick, well easy, love it. Love. Okay. Next step is the concealer. This is where that paleness is starting to start coming in now. So if you weren't entirely sure when I start to go white, it's now, all right? Down here, and here. We will be adding a lot more than this, but this is where we start. Now the concealer's on, we can do my favourite part using one of my favourite products of all time. I've been using this since I was a teenager, my powder. So here in my purse, we have my pressed powder. Now I've been using this, not this exact one obviously, but I've been using this since I was 16. This is the Stargazer pressed powder in white. I used to carry this around in my high school bag, and touch up my makeup throughout the day. I absolutely love this product. I'm sure there are better products on the market. I mean, if you want a high-end brand, go for Shivering White by MAC. I'm sure it works better, but this is one of my favorites, not just because it's nostalgic, but it does actually work, right? It does. I'm gonna take it on the little puff, go right under that eye, right into that eye, top lip, chin, forehead, focusing mainly on this part of the forehead. The rest of the forehead I'll set with a translucent powder. I really want the area around the brows powdered with Stargazer so it blends nicely. You see that? Yeah. You see that. You see the artistry coming together. See, I'm starting to feel it now. The makeup's coming together. I'm starting to feel it. Love this stuff. Okay. Now we set with a powder I don't like. So if you are an everyday normal lady, I do not recommend this powder. This powder it causes a lot of flashback. It does, it causes a lot of flashback, which for me is not a problem because I want to look ghost white. But for normal people, I imagine that's quite a big issue. And it goes fucking everywhere. And I always feel like I'm eating a small child when this happens because it's very, like, talc is one of the first ingredients. It's not a good powder. I don't recommend it, so I'm not going to even mention what it is, but it's not good, alright? It's not good. But it does feel lovely. If you can get past the flashback, that's not an issue for you, or the talc, or any of the other issues, admittedly, it feels great. It's really silky smooth, that stuff. Just a shame that the actual powder's crap. So I'm going to take e.l.f. again, a pinch, my little concealer. Whoop. I'm going to go underneath the brow, just a little teeny weeny bit, just because it's looking not very pale under there. It's bothering me a little bit. I don't mind if it looks grey, but I don't want it to look skin toned. You know, I would prefer if it looked ghost white than flesh coloured. The look I go for when I do my makeup, I want to look ghostly and corpsey, but I also want to look realistically pale, not just straight up white face paint. I mean, some of you guys do that look perfectly and I think it looks fab. I don't think that looks suits me, personally. I've never thought that it suits me very well. But that's just me. Okay, like that. So it's very pale into there. Stargazer and just brush it. Still got a little bit of black on. I'm just gonna whoop, whoop, so it's still nice and whoop, 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 dark in here. Just really elongate a few things because we've lost it in the page of the foundation. Okay, now we can contour, and contouring is a difficult one when you're this pale. People do a lot of different things. I personally use a grey tones brown. This shade right here out of this cheap ass MUA palette. It's called the MUA 6 Shade Palette Matte Natural Essentials. It is just cool enough that I feel like I can get away with it. Sometimes I'll add a teeny weeny bit of black just for definition, because sometimes it can look quite orange. It depends on how pale my skin is, but I can usually get away with this colour. So taking that and a little bit of that dark brown, I'm just gonna, yeah, she's looking quite warm. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with the contour because I am so pale. This is pretty much the coolest thing I own, like in my collection. This is the coolest, like greyest toned brown I own. And it's still a little bit warm. Oh, it doesn't look this warm in real life. The camera's playing tricks, but it is warm. Ugh, god damn it. Problems of being a ghost. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut underneath that cheek. Again, you don't have to, I like the effect it gives. I like my face to be, yeah, part of being trans is realising what works on your face shape to like help feminise the structure you've got going on naturally. And for me, what works is out. Blush. This is a really crappy blush that I was given by my aunt. It's Technique, and all it says on it is blush, but it's like there's like a rose and then like a light champagne colour in there, and it's less pink and more, well, you can see it. It's less pink and more just orangey. So it kind of works to just sort of bring everything back to normal again, you know? Take you from being ghost and bring you back to like reality a little bit. I'm going to put on my mascara. This is a really cheap ass motherfucking ass waterproof mascara from Poundland that it is not waterproof and does not say what it does on the tin. Like, it does not do what it's supposed to. It's awful and I don't recommend it. Next is a product, again from Poundland, that I do recommend. Can you believe? This is their eyeliner, the Pro Eye Liquid line. This is actually very good. The only issue I have with it is that it dries like not as black as I'd like it, but really thin, fine tip, so you can really get in there, and it just works. I I actually really like this. I will be going back to buy like 20 of them. They're really good. Especially for that inner fleck that we'll do in a minute. They work wonders for that. Effortless. I really like this liner. Absolutely effortless. No, I'm happy with that. Okay. Time for the inner part. So all I'm gonna do, can you see? Yeah. I'm just gonna go here and draw up, out, and across. Like that. Oh yeah. That is beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my lashes from the bathroom and we'll do final touches and then I'll come back and finish the rest and yeah. See you in a sec. Okay, so let's do lashes. I use something unconventional to stick my lashes on. I use this. This is actually an eyeliner. It's very well loved and used, as you can see, from Shein. I don't really support Shein, but it's one of the only places where you can get like gothy plus sized stuff, because it's very difficult to find alternative stuff for bigger people. It just is, and Shein's one of those places that does it. I don't support the company, but like, at least the prices are good, right? So what you do, apply the liner, and this stuff is like tar. It never wants to come off. It is so sticky. It's like basically permanent because I can't get it off for like days. I really had to scrub to get this off. And now it's on there. Literally all you gotta do is whack your lash from top. And these lashes are also from Shein. Alright, literally watch this, watch this. That's it. The lash is on. And it's waterproof and it's not gonna come off. Slay. We love, honestly, best thing I ever bought. I will be buying hundreds of these. If I want more protection, I can obviously use a glue as well on the actual lash band, and then that will really stay on, like if it's heavy rain or something. But like, if you are just someone that sweats a lot, or I know you want your eyeliners to last for days, I guess, or you struggle with your lashes, buy this. Cheap and it works. Okay, so last step in my routine is my lips. Now, if I'm going for a simple makeup look, I will just put this on its own. So this is a plumping lip gloss from Poundland again. I know she's a cheap queen on a budget that I put. So plumping lip gloss, Poundland, a cheap black eyeshadow into. So it's like a sheer lip gloss that like darkens the lip. So if I'm doing like a really basic look, I'll show you a picture of what I did yesterday so you know what I mean. If I'm doing real basic, I'll just use this on its own. I'll show you now, watch. It's like, it's just dark, right? It's not too dark. It's just sort of dark toned. And if I'm going for a more, like I want like a straight black lip, I'll apply this all over the lips. Go back into here, you see a little well there? Go back into here. Pick up the eyeshadow with the wand and apply it. I swear to God, it works and it stays all day. And if you are paranoid about it moving, guess what, babe? Set it with another black eyeshadow. I'm serious. We'll do it right now. Let me show you. Right? Come here. Put them off. Go back in. Pick up the shadow. Like, hello. Look at that. Oh my, look at that. Seriously, look at that. And if you're scared about it moving, just take another black eyeshadow and press it over, babe. Of course, you'll lose the shine doing it like that. I quite like having it glossy. And I don't mind reapplying it throughout the day, because the more I do this, the more black gets in this and it becomes more and more pigmented. So one negative about doing black lipstick that. Look how yellow this looks now. Because I paled myself out. Ugh, it's like cheese. Looking at little knobs of cheese. Ugh. Anyway, I am going to do the rest of this side of my face. I don't know whether we're going to do the black today. I might do a nude just because I'm going to see my mom and I don't want to spook her out because I know what she's like. She's not a huge fan of the ooky spooky kooky. But we're going to finish this side of my face. And yeah, we'll come back, but we might change this, but this is how I do my black lip, okay? Okay. This is the finished look. Ooh. I opted to not do a black lip. Like I said, I'm seeing my mum today. And instead, I used my favourite nude, which is this collection 2000s if you're old like me. Collection lipstick in the shade Cafe au Lait. It's very similar to my lip colour. It's a little bit more terracotta-y, but very beautiful. And then I added my gloss over the top. I'm telling you, making like a black sheer gloss really comes in handy. Not just to do like a quick black lip that you can easily wipe off, but to like darken other lipsticks. So that's it. I'm gonna go get dressed, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you came over from my TikTok, hey besties, thank you for supporting me all this time. And if you're one of my few YouTube followers that have been wondering where I am, I'm over on TikTok, so come follow me, okay? And all you TikTokers, come over here and follow me here. I'd love to start making more YouTube content because I can, A, higher definition, B, longer videos, hello, and C, it's just a lot more fun. I don't know, I'm old school. I'm a real old school bitch, right? I DIY everything, and for me, YouTube was that girl back in the day. And I love TikTok, don't get me wrong, but there's so much drama over there. Trust me, I've gotten into a lot of it. There's a lot of drama over there, so I'd love if you guys come over and follow this platform so I can start making videos here again. I mean, I'm going to anyway. It'd just be nice if they were viewed by more people than just me and Jerome. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get dressed. We'll do the little montage, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Stay spooky, bitches. Mwah!
They wear white makeup, dress up in black, and look like the living dead. But they're not real-life vampires stalking the night.